Astrological Yoga for wealth. How to predict wealth by Labh Mandook Hora, Akool Astrological Blog. Jai Mata Di. The Labh Mandook Hora or Kerala Hora is erected by retaining the planets in the past Hora from 0 to 15 degrees in the same sign as the Rashi Chart. The planets from 15 degrees and above to 30 degrees are moved to the 11th house from the house occupied by them in the Rashi Chart. The Labh Mandook Hora or Kerala Hora provides a deeper insight into the financial achievement of a person in life. If Dhan Yogas are present in the Labh Mandook Hora chart, it indicates a massive fortune for wealth. Without the active support of luck, it becomes difficult to accumulate wealth. Hence, the ninth house and the ninth lord of the Labh Mandook Hora chart, when strong, make earning easy with the least effort. The relation of the Lagna or the Lagna Lord with the ninth house of luck or the ninth lord makes a person lucky in earning money. When the Lagna or the Lagna Lord is connected to the third house or the third lord provides the necessary skills and inclination to the native to earn immense wealth. With these astrological parameters in mind, let us examine the Labh Mandook Hora chart of Sri Gautam Adani of the Adani Group. Birth horoscope of Sri Gautam Adani. Here it is. The Lagna is Taurus, 28 degree 25 minute, means it is above 15 degree, so it will go 11th sign from it, which is Pisces. Mercury is in Taurus of 19 degree 21 minute, it is above 15 degree, so it will also go to the 11th sign Pisces. As such, ascendant and Mercury in the Labh Mandook Hora will be in Pisces, the 11th sign from them in the birth chart. The Sun is of 8 degree 40 minute in Gemini, so it will, since it is below 15 degree, it will remain in Gemini in the Labh Mandook Hora chart. Venus is of 14 degree 38 minute, means below 15 degree. So in the Labh Mandook Hora chart, it will remain in the sign Cancer. Rahu is of 16 degree 09 minute Cancer, so it is above 15 degree, so it will go to the 11th sign from it, which is Taurus. Rahu in the Labh Mandook Hora chart will go to Taurus. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius are unoccupied. Saturn retrograde is of 17 degree 13 minute, means it is above 15 degree, so it will go to Pisces, the 11th sign from it in the Labh Mandook Hora chart. Ketu is of 16 degree 9 minute in Capricorn, means it is above 15 degree, so it will also move to the 11th sign from it, that is Scorpio. Both Saturn and Ketu in the Labh Mandook Hora chart have moved to Scorpio. Jupiter is of 19 degree 14 minute Aquarius, so it will move to 11th sign from it, because it is above 15 degree, and 11th sign from Aquarius is Sagittarius. So Jupiter will move to Sagittarius, 11th sign from it in the Labh Mandook Hora chart. Jupiter is also the Lagna Lord of the Labh Mandook Hora chart. Moon is of 25 degree 26 minute Aquarius, so it is above 15 degree, so it will move to the 11th sign from it, which is Sagittarius in the Labh Mandook Hora chart. So we can see that Moon and Jupiter have moved to Sagittarius in Labh Mandook or Kerala Hora chart. Mars is of 25 degree 49 minute Aries. It is above 15 degree, so in the Labh Mandook Hora chart it will move to Aquarius, which is the 11th sign from Aries. The Labh Mandook Hora chart of Gautam Adani, of Sri Gautam Adani, will be as under by retaining the planets up to 15 degrees to the same sign and moving the planets above 15 degrees to the 11th signs from them in the Rashi chart. The Lagna and Mercury are in Pisces. The Sun is in Gemini. Venus is in Cancer. Rahu moves to Taurus. Saturn and Ketu move to Scorpio. The Moon and Jupiter move to Sagittarius and Mars to Aquarius in the Labh Mandook Hora chart. Pisces is the Lagna with Mercury, the 4th and the 7th Lord occupying the Lagna. The Sun is in the 4th house of Gemini as the 6th Lord. From Pisces, Leo is 6th house. Since Sun is less than 15 degree, so it is in Gemini in the Labh Mandook Hora chart, which is the 4th house of the Labh Mandook Hora chart. Venus is the 3rd and the 8th Lord. From Pisces, the Taurus is 3rd house and Libra is 8th house. As such, Venus is 3rd and the 8th Lord is in the 5th house of Cancer, because Venus is below 15 degree, 14 degree 38 minutes. So it will be in the same sign as of the Rashi chart. Rahu is in the 3rd house of Taurus in the Labh Mandook Hora chart, since it is above 15 degrees in the Rashi chart. So it has moved to Taurus, 11th sign from it. Rahu is in Cancer and 11th sign from it is Taurus. Saturn, the 11th and the 12th Lord, and Ketu are in the 9th house of Scorpio. Since Saturn is above 15 degree and Ketu is above 15 degree in the Rashi chart, so they have moved to the 11th sign from their sign in the Rashi chart. Saturn and Ketu are above 15 degrees, so they have moved to Scorpio, which is 11th sign from Capricorn. And since Pisces is the Lagna, the Scorpio is the 9th house where Saturn and Ketu has moved in the Labh Mandook Hora chart. The Moon, the 5th Lord, from Pisces, the 5th house is Cancer, and Jupiter, the Lagna, and the 10th Lord are in the 10th house of Sagittarius, who were in the Rashi chart in Aquarius and above 15 degrees, so they have moved to the 11th sign from them in the Labh Mandook Hora chart, since Pisces is the ascendant of Labh Mandook Hora chart. The Jupiter and Moon are in the 10th house of the Labh Mandook Hora chart. Mars, the 2nd and the 9th Lord, from Pisces Lagna in Labh Mandook Hora chart is in the 11th house of Aquarius in Labh Mandook Hora chart. Let us consult the horoscope. Birth horoscope Rashi chart. Mars in the Rashi chart was in Aries above 15 degree, so it has moved 11th sign from it, which is 12th house of the Labh Mandook Hora chart. In the Labh Mandook Hora chart, Mars is the second lord and ninth lord. Analysis of the Labh Mandook Hora chart of Shri Gautam Adani. Saturn is the 11th lord in the 9th house of Scorpio, and Mars is the second and the 9th lord is in the 11th house, is in the typographical mistake. It will be the 12th house of Aquarius. I again read out. Saturn is the 11th lord in the 9th house of Scorpio. Saturn is 11th lord because of his lordship of Capricorn. Saturn is also the 12th lord. Since the Lagna of Labh Mandook Hora chart is Pisces, and Mars is the second and the 9th lord is in the 12th house. Typographical mistake, please excuse me. It will be the 12th house of Aquarius. There is Parivartan Yoga between Saturn, the 11th lord, and Mars, the second and the 9th lord, is a great Dhan Yoga. Because of the involvement of the 9th house of luck, the 2nd house of wealth, and 11th house of financial gain. Ketu and Rahu are the biggest beneficiaries since Ketu is in the 9th house of luck with the 11th lord Saturn, and Rahu is expected by Saturn as the 11th lord of financial gain. The 2nd house of wealth is very strong since its lord Mars is in the 12th house of investment, and expected by Dhankaraka Jupiter. The 2nd house of wealth is without any malefic influence. There is some typographical mistake. The 2nd lord has moved to the 12th house instead of 11th house, and 12th house is the house of investment. Since Shri Gautam Adani is a big corporate, he has lot of investment, which is signified by the Mars, the 2nd and the 9th lord of Labh Mandook Hora chart. I'm extremely sorry. It will not be 11th house or of financial gain. It will be the 12th house of investment. The conjunction of the 5th lord, the moon, with the Lagna and the 10th lord, Jupiter, in the 10th house, Sagittarius, is a great Raj Yoga of status. 10th house signifies that status. He is a famous person with name and fame because people all over India know him as a wealthy person on equal footing with the Ambanis. The Divine Almighty may continue to bless him unabated because many unemployed youths are surviving by working in his group of companies, and many have earned windfall profits by investment in his companies in 1919, in 2019 during the COVID period when the market had crashed and the stocks of his companies had also fallen to the lowest ebb. From there, the stocks of his group of companies have grown many times from after 2019 crash. The stock prices of his companies increased manifold by a period of 1 or 2 years. These stocks became double the price of from the 2019 level. So the people who invested in his group of companies earned windfall profit within a period of merely 1 or 2 years. Their investment became double from 2019 level. The Jupiter Moon conjunction is also a Gajokeshari Yoga in his Labh Mandook Hora chart, indicating that he has a fleet of vehicles under him. The period from 2027 to 2030 may not be favorable for him. Dasha and Transit trigger the onset of a phase. The Labh Mandook Hora or Kerala Hora is a very effective astrological tool for predicting wealth. Best wishes. Thanks for watching.